these people are mad. We know they're big mad. We know they are just beating their chest inside. They're so angry and so pissed off that you are not what they think of you. They are mad that you are not the mess that they go spread around you, the lies and slander that they talk on your name. They are mad that you are not their projections on how they feel about themselves internally, and so they projected it all to you onto you. But they're mad that you're not that person. They're mad that you are not miserable like them, that you aren't insecure, that you aren't low self-esteem, that you aren't a negative or a pessimistic person. They're mad that all these lies and slander that they tried to do on your name, they're mad that when people really get to know you, they realize that all that smack talk was just coming from a hater. They realize that that's not who you are at all, right? And had they had the chance to get to know you instead of listening to rumors and he say, she say, there's a quote that says, be careful what you hear about someone because it could have came from a hater. And that's so true. The stuff that you hear about people, a lot of people can't be so basic and just believe it. They have to take it as very surface level. Just like, if you hear it, okay. But don't take it as fact because it could have came from a hater. It could have came up from a female who's a hater who want to be them. Or it could have came from a dude who want to be with them and mad that they can't. And so what do they have to do? That they can't have that woman or can't be in that woman's life, or they can't have her, or the girl can't be her or can't take her down. What they do, talk bad upon a name, try to make you look less desirable than you really are. But it's impossible, right? Because you got the light, you carry the light. The calling on your life is like that. Your light is so bright and it's undeniable. It cannot be hidden by however many demons those people had on them, like the shadows try to block your light when they were in your life. It's impossible, and they're so mad. They're really so mad. They wanted to tear you down so bad with all these negative things that they said about you. They wanted to try to hurt your feelings with all these bad things they did to you or continue to do. They wanted to take you down by any means necessary. They tried to recruit a whole bunch of people to turn against you. Try to recruit some people, and then, when they realize, oh, those people's not in it, they go try to recruit some more people and some more people, from younger to elder. And it's really sad because they're no match for you. They can't come up against you because they couldn't take you down on their own. They try to get a whole bunch of other people to do it with them. Or if they couldn't take you down, try to get a whole bunch of people who's just against you to think like, okay, well, if all of us don't like her together, or if all of us don't like him together, then, oh, that's going to make them real sad and real mad. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really sad that they're so obsessed with you. It's really sad that they're trying so hard. And the fact that a lot of them know that they're willingly being used, some of them don't, but it's been so long that they should know by now. Like, what's the issue? What's the problem that they have with you for all this time, for so long? They cannot answer that question. Or if they try to answer that question, they'll answer it with a basic answer, maybe the most recent thing that happened, or just try to make some excuse of why they've been, but the fact that they're just trying to blame it on one thing, but they've been like this to you. Yeah, they're so mad, so angry, that you aren't, I guess, handling the situation how they wanted you to handle the situation. They wanted you sad. They wanted you miserable. They wanted to hurt your feelings by maybe taking family members away from you, or turning family members against you, or keeping family members away from you, or turning your friends against you, or uh, turning that, like, whatever, slandering your name. They want to hurt your feelings by doing all these evil, hurtful, and wicked things. But like I said, we're strong, and those attacks, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. No weapon formed against us shall prosper at the end of the day. Okay. And so they don't know the power you carry and who you truly are. They're so lost. They're so confused, and they don't know. They don't know. So just continue to pray. But anyways, yeah, they're mad that you aren't their projections. They're mad that you aren't this terrible person that they tried to go make it seem like. Okay, first of all, if they had thought all these thoughts about you, why hadn't they told you so long ago? Why they just tell you recently in a group chat talking about they're transparent? That's not transparent. That's so dumb. That's so fake. That's not being transparent. If they had just told you how they feel about you when you had told them you were cutting them off, that they weren't going down without a fight. That's what kind of, I guess, that was to them. And so, but it's just like ridiculousness of how angry these people are, and how mad these people are, and that you cut your ties and you wipe your hands and you are finally done. You finally put your foot down and said enough is enough, and you are not tolerating their insecurities, their negativity, their pessimism, all this stuff that that who they are as a person, and they don't like themselves and they don't love themselves. They are trying to get you not to be happy, to get you not to be successful. They're trying to block your light, block your blessings, block you from leveling up, block, because they're haters and they're jealous. Hopefully, while they was trying to do block all your blessings, you did some block them from your phone, block them from your life, block them. You act like they never existed. Period. Block. Block them on social media, even though they're still going to stalk your page because they're obsessed with you. You block their block their page, block their phone numbers, block. They're going to, well, they've been stalking on social media when they've been following you and stalking you, trying to find your every move, try to know your every move, but they're still going to find a way to watch you, because it's like, okay, like fireflies or mosquitoes, and that light, right? It's something to do with that fluorescent, iridescent light that the bugs, the insects, are attracted to, even though they know what happens if they get too close. They're so obsessed with it that they can't help but watch. That's it. They can't help but watch. But to everybody else, since they have an image to uphold, they're going to act like they're not stalking you and not watching you and not obsessed with you and not a hater and not jealous and not envious and not trying to take you out and all this stuff. Clearly, the lie detector said that was a lie. Period. Okay, so they're really mad. Look at all this light shining. Oh, praise Yah. Praise the Lord. Wow, cool. So we know the attacks that they formed and try to do, it doesn't work, because you have a power within you, and you serve the Almighty Creator, and nobody is any power for him. So when they were trying to come up against you, they didn't know who they was really coming up against. They didn't know. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay, so yeah, they're mad that those people didn't turn against you, or they mad that they needed the whole team to try to turn against you. They mad that they're just mad in general. They're just always mad, no matter if they put a fake smile on. Just mad, 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 and they still gonna be mad. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. They're mad that you don't care what other people think about you. You really we care what the Most High thinks about us. That's the only person we should seek to please. They think that the lies and slander or, saying bad stuff on your name is going to make you feel some type of way. Fail. Next. Like, people they're really crazy. They thought that the dirt that they threw on your name was going to bury you. Or the dirt, the shade, the hate, all the stuff that they threw, they thought it was going to bury you. The rocks that they threw when they hit their hands, they thought all that was going to bury you. Little did they know, the dirt that they threw on you, you were the seed that was going to bloom and grow anyway. So the little dirt that they threw just ended up helping us at the end of the day. The rocks that they threw when they hit their hands, you built the castle out of it. You built the empire out of it. You built a whole mansion and a fortress out of it. And so all the attacks that they sent for worse to try to ruin you, you flipped that around and built it into something great. So everything that they sent to attack you, it just added to your testimony, made you level up more, made you better, made you greater. They had the evil intentions and the malicious intentions for it to be sent as negative, be sent like to knock you off your calling. You're just on your path even more. You just leveled up even more. You just keep getting better and better and better. And while they just keep getting more angry and more angry and more angry, they keep thinking, why aren't these attacks working? I tried to do this and that and that and that, but they're still happy. But they're still succeeding, but they're still leveling up. What else can I do? That's what is going on in their brain, in their miserable pea brains. That's what's going on in their head. Now, could we just call a mental disorder a mental disorder? Could we just call it that? Because these people are not right in the head. It's a obsessive disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder. Those are disorder. Mental health disorder. People are not all the way right up here, but they could still operate in society like they are. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. People need to really seek the Lord, and y'all got to be careful of your surroundings. I can't say it enough. Look at I forgot where I saw it, but it was this video of these people went out with this girl, real pretty girl. A whole bunch of her friends and family members went out with her. She thought she was going out with her friends and family members. She ended up getting too drunk. And so she decided to rest in the backseat of the car while they went into the club or whatever spot that they were going into. Okay, that's just the gist. She ended up throwing up in the car. And so when the friends and family member came out, they jumped her for throwing up in the car. So whoever car this was, materialistic stuff. Who cares if it's a nice car, a bucket, whatever. It's a car. And that's your friend, supposedly, or your family member that you love. They got too drunk. They threw up. It could get cleaned up. They could clean it up when they're sober or pay for you to get your car washed. Simple, right? But no. That they must have had some hidden animosity towards this girl for a long time, because it just takes something so small, and then the people that we're talking about in this video, that's what they go off of. They try to, as soon as something so small comes up, they try to go off of that to really show how they really felt about this person, about you. And that's the truth. They jumped this girl. They stole her stuff. They almost killed her. I think she had to be hospitalized. I don't know if she got her stuff back. Or maybe she did. The police was called, and this is supposedly her friends and family members that loved her. Look at the other story. I believe her name was Kanika Jenkins or something like that. Her friends, she went on a trip with her friends, and they ended up locking her in a freezer. They found her frozen and dead. This is around you. This is hanging around people who care about you, who's your friends and family members and day ones. And this is real life stories. Oh my gosh, it's another story where a whole bunch of friends, a girl trip or something. They went on a trip to some island. They end up jumping her and beating her up until she was almost dead. Like, and I'm sure there's so much stories with dudes too. Oh, there's another story with dudes, a real life story. They'll set you up to come to a party, to just get murked, and I guess lamest terms. And there's this whole people that was your boys and stuff like that. And so we can't be so naive to think that just because people are a family member or a friend or grew up with you, that they really have good intentions for you, that they really have, that they really want good for you. Because they could be trying to take you out from the inside. There's another quote that say, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. And a lot of people go based off that quote. And that makes sense of why people been so close, but they the enemies the whole time. They the ops the whole time. Because I don't go by that quote. If it's an enemy, get them far away from me. Far, far away. But they still gonna find a way to watch you on social media while the Lord preparing a table right in front of your enemies while they watching. And why you eating? Let me cook. Let me eat. Okay. So, either way, I don't go based off that quote, and you shouldn't, because why would you want to just hang around a whole bunch of enemies? Why would you keep letting these people back in your life to finish the job that they already had set out to do? No matter what words they say, oh, I didn't feel that way, or blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. The mask already fell off. They already showed their true colors. Stop trying to put the mask back on and act like you wasn't just who you was. Stop it. Anyways, guys, they thought that if they turned all these people against you and did all these attacks to you, attack your finances, attack your well-being, attack your mental health, attack your this, attack your that, attack your family, attack everything, that you will feel some type of way. You would be miserable. You would be not happy. You would turn away from the Lord. You would not have the faith no more. You will basically sink to their level. Right. Because you're already above them. Okay. No matter how much stuff that they think that they have, you're already above them. The calling on your life, the what you carry within is already, it's priceless, and everybody doesn't have it. Okay. And that's why they copy you so much, or try to make your life so miserable, because they want that and they wish they had that, but they can't. Okay. So yeah, that's why they do all these things. It is spiritual warfare going on. It really is. It's at an all-time high. And so with all those stories, and I'm sure I know there's millions of more stories, and you're a testimony if you're watching this. I know you've been through some stuff like this. I'm a testimony, and so, but we're still here. Don't be around these people so much to where you be the next victim, just because they hate you so much, right? Just because they hate you so much. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. They're so jealous of you that they're so jealous of you, and they're so jealous of these other people that the jealousy within them overpowered them, and they acted in rage to do heinous things to kill these people, or almost kill these people, right? But you don't want to put yourself in a situation to where you're being around people who hate you so much and so angry at you and so mad with you and got so much pent up animosity towards you, so envious of you, that they do the same thing. Even though they say, oh, no, 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 I would never do that. I would never do that. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Okay. So that is my message today. Watch out for the snakes. Cut the grass low. Keep your eyes out. Like, you know, while you're leveling up, because my channel is about healing, knowledge, and growth and stuff. A part of growth is getting away from these bad people, these evil people, these wicked people. That's part of the growth journey. Don't make an excuse as to why they need to stay in your life, because I did that for so many years. So many years, but the Lord's time is the perfect timing. And so they got out my life at just the right time, because where you're going and where we're going, everybody cannot go. Many are called, few are chosen. Everybody didn't make the cut. Everybody can't go. They wanted to go with you. That's why they try to attach themselves with you for so long. But deep down inside, they knew they couldn't go. So they need to take that up with the Most High. Nothing to do with me. All right, that is the message today. Deuces. Bye.